Okay, it's 4:50. We'll call this meeting of the Board of Zoning Appeals to order. First item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from the previous meeting. Entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
First, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Second item is looking for a motion to make the proof of publication a matter of record.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
A motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. And the last housekeeping item here are the affidavits for the applicant's petitions to be made a matter of record. I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, we have two petitions before the board today. The first of which is Miller Land Surveying on behalf of Daniel and Kelly Walker, requesting a 15-inch variance to build 0 inches above the crown of the street at 417 Line Street, Decatur, Indiana 46733. Refers to City Code 151.035. The ground floor level of new construction shall be built on a grade level not less than 15 inches above the crown of the street on which the new construction is located. Mr. Miller?
Good afternoon. So we've done this a couple times over the last few years with this ordinance. I think my understanding that was working with Kurt is more of having a plan for the drainage versus people just kind of go out there and build in the height of what they want. So what we did is we went up there and we took some elevations of Line Street, the adjoining house to the south, point on Lopez Street, just to compare it to where this house was going to be built. And we think they need to build this lot up 3 feet from higher than where it is, which is a lot, but which would make it slightly higher than Line Street. It's pretty flat, but then the Line Street keeps dropping off to the south. So being that we're already raising it 3 feet, we don't want to raise the extra 15-inch per ordinance, and we would be a foot higher than the house to the south, and we'd be a foot higher than the intersection of Line and Lopez. So we feel that by raising it this 3 feet, there's going to be enough room that they can grade around the house to get the water out to Line Street, basically. And,
yeah, is that where the water goes now? I was trying to figure it out when I drove around where the water would actually flow.
It is low, so I think it goes back towards the railroad right now, and kind of just probably doesn't go anywhere. I think Josh says there's not much drainage out here.
Gotcha.
So getting this built up and getting the water out to Line Street where there's actual storm sewers, and that's kind of what Josh, talking to him on the stormwater is what he would prefer. And that way it's not doing anything negative to the houses there to the east. But I think right now it just kind of sits in that wooded area along the railroad.
Kind of cool.
So.
Okay. Well, any questions from the board?
No.
Kurt, you got anything?
I'm actually good. So they actually tie into the storm sewer, or just pushing the water storm sewer?
It would just push it out to the road and go down the road. I mean, it's not a huge place. By the time you add grass, and it's very minimal. You can go overland through the yard. So.
Okay. Any other questions from the board?
No.
Okay, we'll hear comments from those in opposition. Seeing none, comments from those in favor. Seeing none, any further comments, questions, concerns? Okay, we'll move on to the findings of fact. So a special exception is required for uses of such an unusual nature that their operation may give rise to unique problems with respect to their impact upon neighboring property and public facilities. The board may authorize a special exception for certain uses as defined in this chapter, providing the applicant has provided information that the proposed special exception will be in compliance with all applicable conditions, requirements of this chapter. The establishment, maintenance, or operation of this special exception will not be detrimental to or endanger the public health, safety, morals, or general welfare. Yes, agree, or no, disagree?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The special exception will not be injurious to the use and enjoyment of other property in the immediate vicinity for the purposes already permitted, nor substantially diminish and impair property value within the neighborhood.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The establishment of the special exception will not impede the normal and orderly development and improvement of surrounding property for uses permitted in the district.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Adequate utilities, access roads, drainage, and other necessary facilities have been or are being provided.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Adequate measures have been or will be taken to provide ingress and egress so designed to minimize traffic congestion in the public streets.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The special exception will be located in a district where such use is permitted and where all other requirements set forth in 150.263 applicable to the special exception will be met.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It is therefore the decision of this board that the petition for special exception is granted or denied.
Granted.
Granted.
Granted. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Miller.
All right, thank you.
Good luck.
Here, Dave. Close. Just look at that one. Okay, and the second petition before us today is for Larry Wilson of 322 North 16th Street in Decatur, Indiana. He's requesting a 4-foot variance for a 6-foot side yard setback, which refers to City Code 150.046 for minimum side yards. Principal and accessory buildings shall have a side yard no less than 10 feet. Mr. Wilson?
Thank you.
Walk us through the request and what you'd like us to consider today.
I would like to have the 4-foot variance so that my driveway will closer line up to the garage door that I plan on building the garage.
Okay.
Currently, there is a 12-foot easement that runs through here. It's not shown on GIS, or the survey. And it's 6 foot on Mr. Wilson's side and 6 foot on the other. So what he wants to do is be able to put that building right on that easement, that 6-foot mark. And then this way it's going to give him the required 10-foot distance between the house and the garage.
Is that a utility easement, I assume? Is this the house, when I went by it, does it actually face Cherry Lane?
Yes, sir.
So we've had 2 of those today? What are the odds of that?
It's one of the 2 that has a 16th Street address, but it's on Cherry.
All right. We've got
First 2 houses in the
few of
addition.
those
Yeah.
through town like that.
Poor pizza delivery guy. Okay, you haven't weighed out the building yet or anything, you just have a general idea how big you're going and all that. So get through this and then he can lay out his building and decide. Okay.
And you're going to have it will you have it surveyed before you lay out the
It's already
building?
been surveyed.
It's already been
No one
surveyed?
else did the survey.
Okay.
Any other concerns or questions from the board? Kurt?
No.
Okay. Well, at that point, anyone in opposition like to speak? Seeing none, anyone in favor? Any additional comments or questions from the board?
No.
Okay, we'll move on to the findings of fact. So in considering all appeals or variances to this chapter, the board shall first determine that the granting of the variance will not permit any use in any district which would be in conflict with the permitted uses of the district under the terms of this chapter. Yes, agree, or no, disagree?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It will not impair an adequate supply of light and air to adjacent property.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It will not unreasonably increase the in public streets.
Yes.
Yes.
It will not increase the danger of fire or of the public safety.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It will not unreasonably diminish or impair established property values within the surrounding area.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It will not in any other respect impair the public health, comfort, safety, morals, or welfare of the inhabitants of the city.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It is therefore the decision of this board that the petition for variance is granted or denied.
Granted.
Granted.
Granted. Well, Mr. Wilson, thank you. And,
Good luck.
Thank you.
okay. So we have Mr. Huber coming back on the 19th, 17th.
Yeah, he'll be back on the 13th. I have received a handful of emails and one complaint through C-Click Fix, all from the same person in the neighborhood. However, the complaints are definitely about the noise, but the noise is being conducted during his normal hours of operation. He has been conforming as far as not working working past 4 o'clock. We're not starting before 7 o'clock. I had several conversations. Brad and I are actually doing weekly drive-throughs where we drive through the lot. And that was at the request of Mr. Huber and his job foreman retired. So, other than that, like I said, I'm getting the complaints I've received since he was in here in October. So I've got 4 emails and 1 C-click fix, all from the same person, compared to the amount of emails I had up to October, which was about 1 a week, 2 a week.
From various people, I would assume, right?
No, same person.
Same person. Gotcha.
So even her emails have died off.
And he's coming back to talk about expansion of hours, is that right?
Basically, he came in October and he wanted to change his hours from 8 and then increase to 6 o'clock, which would be an additional hour, and the board basically put him on a probation type deal for the next few months and decided to bring him back in December to see how things are going.
Oh, any new business?
No new business.
Okay. Well, with that being said, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. All right, thank you.